It's your girl, Light of Mine, the one that lets her light shine, no matter who it blinds. And Scorpios, I'm here for you all's February 2024 reading. Yeah, I had to think about it. Like, what am I doing? That's a shame. Um, I don't know whether I'm coming or going these days sometimes. Sorry. At any rate, yeah, if you are new to the channel, welcome. And if you are a returning light bulb, welcome back. These messages are for all the Scorpio suns, moons, risings, north node. We'll do mid-heaven too. But if they resonate, they resonate. If they don't apply, let it fly. You don't have to make everything yours, Scorpio. You don't have to take on anything that is not resonating with your spirit. And I mean that within these messages. I mean that within people's projections or thoughts or ideas of you. I mean that in the expectations that people have of you. And I don't know why I'm feeling the need to tell y'all that. Maybe you all have felt obligated by other people and their expectations to do certain things that you just don't want to do. And you ain't got to do it, okay? Pluto. Lord. Pluto is going into Aquarius tonight. Well, the day that I'm recording this, even though this is for February. It's January 20th, but yeah, Pluto's going into Aquarius and we'll be there for the next 20 years. And so that just screams transformation. You know, Pluto is it's one of your ruling planets, but Pluto is the planet of transformation, destruction, you know, changes, heavy changes. And so change and don't feel bad about it. Let's see what the cardology has for you all, my Scorpios. Dang, I was finna say my Plutos. I don't know. Some of y'all might be kind of tongue-tied or at a loss for words for something right now. If you need to just take a break, if you have a conversation that you kind of want to have, but it just may not feel like the right time, or you don't have all of the words to say to that person at this moment, take your time. Don't feel as if you have to rush into a conversation. Figure out exactly how you want to approach that conversation and, you know, wait until the time is right. Everything in divine timing. I do see, good fortune is here. The Three of Diamonds is the first card out. Help from others, being honest, potential lawsuits. And so be honest with whatever may be going on. Act responsibly, okay? Someone of great importance is around you. I really feel like a divine feminine. A lady of great importance is either coming into your life or around you right now. Something having to do with wills. An important woman in your life may have left you something or is working to leave you something. Be honest when it comes to this. Be mindful of family quarrels. If this has anything to do with a living will, you know, things tend to happen when our loved ones pass away. That's when you really see, you know, what others are thinking. And it's not always beautiful, but act responsibly, okay? I do feel like this is going in your favor, Scorpio, okay? You may be traveling, moving forward, or leaving something behind. especially if whatever this was made you unhappy. Just be mindful of accidents. Again, I do feel like there's an end to something. Some of you all may be attending a funeral in the month of February, traveling to a funeral to celebrate someone's life. Okay. All right, let's see what, let's get another overall spread. If this is not for, my Scorpios, or let's get a message in tandem with whatever is going on. I do also feel the need to intuitively tell you all, or suggest to you all, not tell you all, but suggest to you all to, I know that it's cold outside, but to get outside, or to get outside of yourselves, get outside of your minds, your heads. There is a need for you to breathe. And the first card out is find your sacred flow. I definitely feel like you all need to get outside. Or like your surroundings are really crowded, or you feel crowded, you feel stuffy is the word that I'm hearing. Like, maybe clean up a little bit, maybe do your spring cleaning fairly early, or like around late February, because I'm also feeling and hearing the word cluttered. Maybe your mind is cluttered and you are constantly in your head. And whenever we feel some way up here, it reflects in our environment. So if you are feeling cluttered, if you are feeling overwhelmed, if you are feeling like there's a lot going on mentally, then your environment is going to show. You're going to have a whole bunch of stuff everywhere. So clear space up in here so that you can clear space in your surroundings, or maybe vice versa. Clear space in your surroundings so that you can start to feel clearer in here. And take a walk outside. Again, I know that it's cold, but take a walk. The number 10 may be significant for you, Scorpio. All of that's intuitively. Anyway, find your sacred flow, okay? There's something magic within you that you are not acknowledging. Okay, some of you all don't quite believe in yourselves, or are feeling maybe a little insecure at the moment. And it's important to talk to someone about it. I know that the cardology says, or intuitively I felt, if you don't have really the words to say to someone at this moment, maybe it's because you're so in your head about things and you need to be speaking or leading from your heart when it comes to these messages that need to come out. Something about fearlessly expressing yourself, okay? Some of you all have been maybe silenced in the past, whether that be in childhood or early adolescence, or in a relationship that you were in early adulthood or adulthood. And it made you feel like you could not really speak up for yourself, or everything that you said was the wrong thing. But it's important to really start using your voice. Your throat chakra is very important here. So you can start by the little things. What's a little thing? Let's see. Praying out loud, reading out loud. Maybe, I'm not sure. Some of you all are meant to influence others in a positive way, But because you have fear or anxiety trapped in your throat chakra, it has been difficult for you to really step into your gifts. And so getting used to speaking, recording yourself speak, recording your affirmations to yourself. I used to do that. There's an app, and I can't remember what it was, but I would record my voice speaking certain affirmations on this app and loop it. So at night I would listen to it, and it would just reprogram my brain that this is my truth. This is my authentic truth, and I'm listening to it often. So until I believe it, as frequently as I needed to listen to it for me to start believing it and committing it to memory. But definitely expressing yourself. It's like some of you all want to start like a TikTok or a YouTube channel, or you want to start going live, or you want to start doing certain things. And the important thing is for you to start. It doesn't have to be perfect. It does not have to be on some, grand production type thing. Use what you have at the very moment, okay? The case in point is to start. You have to start somewhere. Everyone starts somewhere. And so it's like getting over the fear of expressing yourself authentically. I heard something earlier. I think it was Black Dot. And he said, the most beautiful and powerful frequency we tend to think is love, but it's not love. It's authenticity. So just being your authentic self, okay? What messages do you all have for my Scorpios? We're getting into the tarot now, Scorpio. What do you have for my Scorpios? Yeah, you have things that you want to say. You just don't know how to say it. But I do feel like you are kind of moving out of that, or trying to figure out how to move out of that, how to heal. Again, your throat chakra. Some of y'all have been through a lot, and you keep it bottled up. You keep it to yourself. And maybe one of these methods of moving forward out of this silence, this keeping things to yourself, could be therapy. Finding somebody that you trust, that you know and trust, that you can really speak to, that may provide good advice to you. Also, something that's been hidden from you, or something that hasn't really been talked about or discussed. Something about this is moving forward. Again, if you are dealing with like the family, something being owed to you, an inheritance or something, you kind of kept this to yourself, or someone kept this hidden from you. But this is about to change. Something about this is about to change. I feel like it's really going to help prepare you for the future too. However this applies to you. Okay. You know that you have been stuck in survival mode. You know that the way that things have been going, as far as you kind of staying to yourself and not really putting yourself out there or saying what needs to be said, you know, or vocalizing how you truly feel. Some of you all may be dealing with a financial challenge, right? And you know that I feel like you're being very honest with yourself, but that doesn't change the fact that you are still in survival mode. Like everybody else on the outside thinks that you're okay because you're really not speaking up about what's going on. It's like from the outside, you could look like this very well put together person. But if somebody were to come to your house and see how you living, dog, I don't want to call nobody out, but y'all know I'm not here for the games. I'm not always, I am LiteofMind, but, you know, I speak what needs to be said. I do feel, though, with Strength, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles, you are trying, again, to find that balance of, or find that inspiration, finding your sacred flow, finding ways to pour into yourself, finding ways to make your surroundings more comfortable, internally and externally. You just had to figure it out real quick. You just got to figure it out real quick. Maybe someone will be coming to help you. I feel like some of you are speaking to someone that is going to lend you great advice. And that's going to significantly help you moving forward. It gives you like permission almost to let your guard down. Yeah, the days of you just being stuck in your head when it comes to your creative ideas, because you all have so much that you want to do. Again, there's some sort of magic within you that's just been waiting to be released, waiting to be expressed. And some of you all, I feel like, have been done really dirty, or have felt maybe 2023 was a really difficult or challenging year. And so last year may have been for healing, okay? Last year may have been for kind of sitting down and taking care of yourself. Whereas this year is about working through whatever you may have went through in order to really be able to move on. For some of you all, you have been dealing with certain feelings, hidden emotions, things to be worked out within yourself for like the past 10, 11 years. It's been a while coming. Some of you all are going to start going back outside, exercising, maybe getting back into the gym. Some of you all are being encouraged to write it down, journaling, scripting, writing letters to... You are so welcome, Lucy. Thank you so much for coming in and supporting the channel. I appreciate you. writing it out. Some of you all would benefit from getting back into a certain instrument that you used to play, or something having to do with a pet, getting a pet, or giving more love to your pet. I do feel intuitively that someone's pet is actually a guardian angel. You may have found them on the street, or adopted this animal, and it was for a reason. You didn't know exactly why they came to you or why you wanted this pet at first, but they were sent to you for a reason. So yeah. Yeah, y'all are balancing this energy out, okay? I do feel like you are very resilient at this time. You're very dedicated to getting back to where you once were or used to be, saving money, eating better, building better eating habits. Some of you all have like been eating out a lot, or maybe just not eating like whole foods, and you are wanting to incorporate better eating habits into your life. Again, this musical instrument is coming back around. For some of you all, it's a string instrument, so a guitar, violin, a banjo. I don't know, that was random, something of that nature. But making some kind of music, even if it's just for yourself, it doesn't have to be for everybody. But definitely balancing. There's a lot of balance in energy here, and wanting to reconnect back to yourself, wanting to really revolutionize who Scorpio is. Okay, so I'm not getting anything like specific about relationships, or I did get, you know, your finances, but I won't dig. I'm gonna go ahead if love does come out in these last minute messages, and it comes out. But let's see what last minute messages you all may have, or advice this spirit has for Scorpio. I do feel like you are a star. Oh my God. Like a star, a star. I don't remember what that song is. It's so old. But you're a star. Okay? Again, you have magic within you that needs to be expressed. For some of you all, you had a creative idea, or something about your passion, like something about your childhood. Something really affected you in your childhood. For the Scorpios that I'm speaking to, I do feel like something really affected you in your childhood, and it really affected the way that you show up for yourself, advocate for yourself, express yourself authentically to others. You may feel like because of whatever may have happened, you, or may have felt, because this is past energy. The sun is out as your very last card, which means that is changing. So past energy, you have felt like you couldn't speak up for yourself because you wouldn't be heard, or you couldn't be authentic because you would be bullied for it, or you couldn't come out with this creative idea because people would think that it was stupid, or because everybody else was already doing it, or because you didn't have the resources. You know, there was always a reason that you couldn't push past this energy and go forward the extra mile and really being your true authentic self. But I see that completely changing for you at the beginning of this year. the sun. You are being illuminated from the inside, and it's because of the work that you are doing on yourself, Scorpio. It's because you are finding your sacred flow. You're really finding what works for you. Try different things. If going outside and taking a walk doesn't really help you, sing, dance, join a class, a unique hobby type class that just gets you out of your comfort zone. Do whatever you need to do in order to feel more free, less judged, more heard, more true to you. All right. So that's your February 2024 messages. Stay tuned for the pick a card reading. I will be uploading that today. I just have to finish editing it. And yeah, don't forget to let your light shine no matter who it blinds. I will see y'all in March.